Bing, bing, bong, get your bing bong. Get your bings bong. Yeah, little bing bong. I'm the bing bongler. Welcome to another episode of the show. Brought to you in part by a monkey and a computer. Yeah, change is coming. It's coming with the implosion of our Imperium. And it's coming with the rapid degradation of the ecosystem itself. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. It's how we cope with this change. Will we respond rationally? Will we learn to speak to the world with a new humility? And recreate structures within our own communities for sustainability. Or will we continue to live in ocean and in a way
it's a matter of awakening ourselves to reality and responding to it.
Nah, that sounds whack. Well, you're back for another episode of that, and this, and those, and these, and hoes. Okay, maybe there's no hoes. I don't know. Did you bring hoes? Because if you didn't bring hoes, there's probably going to be any other hoes. I don't think Lunchy counts as a hoe. Lunchy, do you count as a hoe? No? No, you only ever had one boyfriend. That was my Miss Quick. Go. Brick it. I might as well just start this, right? I might as well just start. Yeah. Beady. Welcome back. You made it. You're here. We're there. We're everywhere. Welcome back to this gigantic ball that we all live on, where we're all spinning 10,000 miles an hour in a circle, freaking going fast as hell, flying around a star, going even crazier, faster, that's flying around an even bigger star, or probably a black hole, or whatever. I don't know. I mean, I've never tried to get that big. All I gotta say is that, we're here in the now, in the universe, you and me and you, and we're hanging. Welcome back. So yeah, how have I been? I've been good. How have you been? I hope you've been good. If you haven't been good, well, hopefully your day gets a little bit better. Either way, welcome to another episode of the Griftcast IRL, otherwise known as that show that I do sometimes. Anyways, my name's Manuel Chavez III, or the Turd, depending on how you know me, depending. Either way, we do this show sometimes when we have time, or, we're not that tired, and we want to get tired. We're a working man these days, working hard, making the money for the man, trying to fix problems, and I like it, honestly. Sometimes it's a little bit funny when you get the best customer. You already know who the best customer is, and you ain't even been there that long. You fixed a bunch of shit, and then you walk into another building, and you're like, Jesus, Lord, give me strength. And then the Lord's like always behind you. He's like, I've always given you the strength, you asshole. Just go do shit. Have fun. Okay. Thanks, boss. Anyways, so yeah, the boss has been saying a lot of different things. I got a lot of bosses, right? You got bosses at work. You got bosses in spirituality. You got the boss from the Galactic Federation. You got all these people you got to be answering to. The nice thing, though, is just to always have a boss that's higher than the other boss, right? Or be friends with the boss, and then just, try to help the boss as much as possible. Either way, push your boundaries, have fun. But at the same time, when people start talking all that nonsense, don't be afraid to just be like, you know what? I honestly don't care about that. And that's no offense to you. I got 1,000 other things to handle. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to go put a ticket in on my little machine over there. And when it sounds like I'm ready to take a second to handle that, I'll be right over there. Does that sound good to you? Great, thank you. Anyways, you got to be able to diffuse the situations. You got to be the problem that's always waiting to solve it and being like, what's going on? What is it this time? It's always a thing with you. It's always a thing with anyone. Even though I've been working really hard, making plans, installing new printers. You know what? It just really proves to me that there's some printer makers out there that I really like Canon, and I guess HP, but that's just really Canon anyway. I really like those ones. The Kyocera, those ones are really good. Some of them, though, I won't name any names. Not out here to be kicking people in the dirt, shit. But fuck Rico. Anyways, yeah, fuck. So, anyways, it feels good not assembling my destruction, working on the AI that's ultimately gonna destroy us all. Helping the government do stupid shit or going and installing stupid shit. Now I got my own dumb shit I gotta worry about, and I like it. You know what? Feels nice. Feels nice to be wanted or to be useful. Really, honestly, it just feels nice to be useful, to be perfectly honest. So, let's give some shout-outs. There's a lot of people in the chat right now talking for some reason. Holy shit, we got Ryan Van Zandt. What's up? We got freaking JR Riggs, motherfucking Riggs. How you doing, Mr. Riggs? Always a pleasure. Hoo-ha, or hoo-ah, or blue-ah, or whatever. What's up, Marine? Man, you want some crayons? I don't care. Anyways, how you doing? Can you believe it? And no, I cannot believe it, I cannot believe that I am still a fatty. We got that Mott person. They were the first, or technically the 8th. They said 8th, but nobody had said anything else about that. We got Kennard Sally. Hello, Kennard Sally. Welcome back. Hello, Virginia Olsen. Nice to see you. Hopefully you're having a wonderful evening wherever it is that you is. I'm is right here in the same little room that I live in or whatever, where I feel comfortable or whatever. I don't like change, but I like change. But I don't like change. People like change, right? People like change, but whatever. We live in a world where things change on the daily. Although we live in the now, sometimes the now evolves into the later. And I feel like we've hit that later portion of the world or whatever. The news seems to be getting weirder. I wasn't going to go live until J.R. Riggs and freaking No One Here Yet and a couple other people are like, break a war? And I was like, World War III, dude? People were priming us up for that shit, dude. I was just looking at a video, right? I had it queued up or whatever. I was just watching it going, alert! Europe is preparing for World War III. And I was like, wait a minute, Donald Trump is the dude right now. Like, what the fuck? We didn't have so much as a conflict back when he was in the fucking thing before. And now all of a sudden we're going to war. Like, am I getting primed? Am I getting punk right now? Like, Jason A? I've been watching this propaganda for years. And then now I'm like, what? And then this motherfucker sends this shit over to me of some other guy talking about how apparently we just bombed South Korea or no, we bombed China. I mean, I'm not even sure exactly what the shit is, but a lot of people have been announcing it, talking about it, and I was like, what? The Republic of North Korea. I'm going to have the robot read it because I just, honestly, got to save my voice. I don't even like talking.
The Republic of Korea Air Force, ROKAF, has announced that during a joint exercise today with the U.S. Air Force, a KF-16 multi-role fighter accidentally dropped at least 8 Mk-82 500-pound bombs on the town of Dongmyeon in the Gyeonggi province of South Korea, less than 12 miles from the Korean Demilitarized Zone, DMZ, and border with North Korea. The bombs destroyed several homes and a nearby church, causing at least 7 injuries among residents, including 4 that were considered critical injuries.
Yep. What he said. Holy shit. 8 MK-82 500 or 5,000 or 500-pound bombs. 500-pound bombs on the Dongmyeon. Okay, is that real? Come on. Dongmyeon? Anyways, accidentally dropped it on the Ginying. I fucked that up. Province of South Korea, less than 12 miles from the Korean Demilitarized Zone. in the border with North Korea. Hey, guys, we just dropped a shitload of bombs and killed a bunch of people. Maybe not. Maybe we just injured some people, got some critical injuries, blew up a schoolhouse and shit. Just bombing a town, South Korea. No problem. Yep. And just like that, we're all worried about that shit now. Honestly, this is kind of ridiculous, bro. Are you serious? Yeah, serious, bro. We're just dropping bombs. We're just dropping bombs now. What? Like, is that a DEI hire? And you know what? You don't think it's bad, right? Look at China over here. If it's war the U.S. wants it, there'd be a tariff war, trade war, any type of other war. We're ready to fight to the end. Yeah. This is not what I thought it was going to be, right? Like, whose fault is this? I don't know. Trump, you're trying to solve Ukraine, and everybody else is just like, nah, fuck that, dog. We don't want Ukraine to stop. We want to push you forward. Let's go for nuclear global Armageddon. Yeah. We're so fucked, dude. Hope you got your NBCs, your bug out bags. You remember what we talked about how to survive nuclear? Well, if you survive the initial bombs, how long and shit, you know what I mean? Jesus fucking Christ. Why? Why? Who is this guy even? Yeah, you're right. Can you believe it? Planes crashing, bombs falling, sounds safe out in the world. Nah, man, it ain't safe, Doug. It's just equally, it feels a little more unsafe than it's been. You know what I'm saying? Like, it felt like normally, safety is relative, right? To the zip code, which some people would say. But maybe it's just Chinese propaganda. But, like, we're bombing North Korea. North Korea be pounding up Russia and shit like that. Now we're bombing South Korea. Okay, it was an accident. It was an accident. Right? It's fine. It's fine. Some shells hit some homes. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's not a false flag. It's not any of that shit. We're not trying to get you primed and ready for the future. But it feels like that, right? It feels like that, honestly. I don't like it, dude. I don't like any of it. I think it's bad. I don't think that we should have been dealing with any of this shit.
Western interests. Meanwhile, we've also been able to hear that within the area of Ukraine, the Ukrainian armed forces have been advocating for the split interest of a collective Western faction against the Iranian proxy force.
This guy was talking about this thing on here, but it's hard to get.
As we have been able to hear that the Ukrainian armed forces have continued their offensive efforts for nearly the second week in a row, and it does appear that the Russian Federation is not having any successes in being able to hold back the Ukrainian onslaught within these directions, or even slow their advance, as it does appear that the Ukrainians may be able to break through the Russian lines and push the Russians back from Pokrovsk and out of the city of Tariffs. We have also been able to hear at the exact same time as well within the French Republic that it appears that France, through a televised statement today made by President Emmanuel Macron, is once again advocating for the split of the European Union, or the entirety of the Western aligned continental Europe, from the U.S.-led Western sphere to create their own sphere of influence, stating that the United States may not be reliable to look out for the interest of Europe or the interest of a collective Western sphere as a whole. We have also been able to hear within the Middle East that it appears that the United States of America and the State of Israel are soon to take military action against the Iranian proxy forces inside of southern Lebanon and the Gaza Strip. And another direct ultimatum has been issued by the President of the United States to release all hostages or otherwise face unprecedented consequences and death, according to the President, if they are not released the hostages by a given date. We have
Yeah, that was perfect right there. Just like putting it all together in a little minute. No shit. Wait, what? So, we're accidentally bombing some people. We got the whole shit caboodle over there in Israel, Palestine, Gaza, what the fuck. At the same time, all of the Arab countries have come together and been like, fuck Trump's shit. 100%. We'll rebuild it. without them, and we'll protect them. Fuck you. And then what? France is like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's get out of the U.S. Let's just build our own sphere of influence. Let's just cut the U.S. off. I thought he liked Trump. What the fuck is happening right now is the true question that I have right now. Holy shit. J.R. Riggs posted a link. J.R. Riggs never posts links. Must be good. Must click on it. Hold up.
Welcome to the Pentagon.
Oh, here we go. Oh, this is going to be good for sure. This is nice.
Sir, I've been ordered to show you around. This way, please. This is the drone program. In there, you can kill anyone on Earth remotely. Here's the keys. Thanks. In here is satellite surveillance where you can monitor anyone's conversation live. Oh, that'll come in handy. Extreme interrogation room in case you ever find interrogation necessary. Oh, hell yeah, it's necessary. Let's do it. And here, of course, is the famous football, where you can order a nuclear attack in 4 minutes. Love me some football. And finally, in here is the diplomatic strategy and negotiating room. Oh, jeez, this doesn't look very fun. Welcome to the Pentagon.
Oh, jeez, this doesn't look very fun. Yeah. Actually, that's pretty accurate, I feel like, right now. Like, yeah, are we sure this is even a Trump? Like, I'm not the guy to, like, start throwing out clone theories and shit like that, but are we sure this is the same fucking guy? Holy crap, bro. Holy crap, son. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. This shit is nuts, bro. This is crazy. This doesn't even make any goddamn sense, you know? Like, I go over to Google News, let me do a refresh or whatever. They got anything about that on the front page? Nope. Let's go to World. Huh. Israel. Piglets. Pope. Macron. Oh, yeah, they're talking about Macron. Macron, Russia is a threat to France and Europe. At the same time that he says that we need to separate from the United States, why don't they lead with that? He'll confer with the Allies on protecting Europe with the French nuclear deterrence. Wait, what? What?
Notre dissuasion nucléaire nous protège. Elle est complète, souveraine, française de bout en bout. Elle a, depuis 1964, de manière explicite, toujours joué un rôle dans la préservation de la paix et de la sécurité en Europe. Mais répondant à l'appel historique du futur chancelier allemand, j'ai décidé d'ouvrir le débat stratégique sur la protection par notre dissuasion de nos alliés du continent européen. Quoi qu'il arrive, la décision a toujours été et restera entre les mains du président de la République, chef des armées. Qui peut donc croire, dans ce contexte, que la Russie d'aujourd'hui s'arrêtera à l'Ukraine? La Russie est devenue, au moment où je vous parle et pour les années à venir, une menace pour la France et pour l'Europe. Je le regrette très profondément. Notre dissuasion nucléaire nous protège. Elle est complète, souveraine, française de bout en bout. Elle a, depuis 1964, de manière explicite, toujours joué un rôle dans la préservation de la paix et de la sécurité en Europe. Mais répondant à l'appel historique du futur chancelier allemand, j'ai décidé d'ouvrir le débat stratégique sur la protection par notre dissuasion de nos alliés du continent européen. Quoi qu'il arrive, la décision a toujours été et restera entre les mains.
I mean, yo, what? They're fucking lying. You're
Paris,
lying.
AP. French President
right?
Emmanuel Macron said Wednesday he will discuss with European allies the possibility of using France's nuclear deterrent to protect the continent from Russian threats, amid concerns over potential U.S. disengagement. France is the only nuclear power in the European Union.
Macron, in a televised address ahead of a special European summit Thursday, described Russia as a threat to France and Europe, and said he had decided to open
the strategic debate on the protection of our allies on the European continent by our nuclear deterrent. He said the use of France's nuclear weapons would remain only in the hands of the French president. Macron's move comes in response to a push by German election
winner Friedrich Merz, who recently called for a discussion on nuclear sharing with France. EU leaders are set to address the issue of nuclear deterrence, among other topics, during the Thursday summit in Brussels, focusing on support for Ukraine and European defense.
What?
European NATO allies have for decades counted on the powerful U.S. deterrent. Europe's future
does not have to be decided in Washington or Moscow, Macron said, insisting that the innocence of the last 30 years, which followed the 1989 fall of the Berlin Wall, is now over.
Oh. Yeah, son, that doesn't seem good. Yeah, that don't seem good. I mean, Europe is going to war, dude. Like, who's the bad guys? Who's the good guys? Like, I mean, we're obviously rooting for America, but, you know, like, are we going to get into one of those situations where, like, we're the fucking bad guys, dude? Aw, shit, nah. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. This whole thing is getting some... Yeah. This whole thing is getting... This whole thing's getting a little wild. Wild. Dude, shit is starting to feel so... How do you even call it? Manufactured? Like, this shit is wild, bro. And it's all right around the same time, you know? Like, maybe people aren't talking about it. Europe's gonna fight for Europe, for sure. But, you know, are they gonna be fighting us? Are they fighting Russia? Are they gonna start pushing that same bullshit lie that we've heard? You're a Russian, blah, blah. Trump's a Russian plant. Like, how you gonna stop all that shit, dude? And at the same time, you know, Trump made his plans for Gaza. The Arab leaders adopted a reconstruction plan in a rebuke of Trump's vision. Basically, like, okay, well, we're gonna do our own thing. Like, fuck you. We had our own summit for Palestine, and it was on March 4th, right? And did anybody talk about it? The Arab League states approved an Egyptian proposal for a phased reconstruction plan that keep the Palestinians in Gaza while excluding Hamas from governing the area. Yeah. You know, do we give that to Trump as a win? Because it definitely doesn't seem like him putting up hotels and shit. Yeah, that's what I look at and see it. What does Doc Rock says? The land of Ukraine in that war is taking place. It has govs in exile, autonomous regions, just recognize them as new countries and have elections and decide who they're going to align with. Ukraine started the killing. I mean, maybe they could do some of that, but is that really what we're shaping up to? Because what it sounds like here is that if they're planning on rebuilding the Gaza Strip for the Palestinians in direct rebuke of anything that Donald Trump has said and anything that Israel has done without saying anything, like, that's the biggest no that's out there right now. And you got to think that this move was just made, and it's been super quiet. Not very, I didn't see it pretty much anywhere in the news and nobody talking about it, but a $53 billion plan and a 91-page document that talks about them doing their own thing. Yeah, I think that, you know, maybe, just maybe, we got to think about the situation's about
Arab
to get
leaders
weirder.
adopted a unified plan for the future of the Gaza Strip at an emergency summit in Egypt's new administrative capital Tuesday. to counter President Donald Trump's proposal for the mass displacement of Palestinians there and to help salvage a ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas that is at risk of collapse. Heads of state and senior officials from the 22-member League of Arab States approved an Egyptian proposal for a phased reconstruction plan for Gaza that would keep Palestinians there while shutting Hamas out of any governing role, and eventually restoring the Palestinian Authority to power. The $53 billion plan, laid out in a 91-page document obtained by the Washington Post, would proceed in 3 phases, from an initial period focused on clearing debris to a more comprehensive reconstruction of communities and infrastructure over the span of 5 years. It proposes moving Palestinians among 7 sites with temporary housing while segments of the enclave are rebuilt sequentially. Egypt and Jordan would take the lead in training a Palestinian police force to enable the Palestinian Authority to return to its governing duties in the Gaza Strip, the document says. The fact that the summit was held during Ramadan, the Muslim holy month when life and work typically slow down, was a sign of the urgency with which leaders in the Middle East are scrambling to prevent Trump's plan from coming to fruition. In early February, Trump suggested Gaza, destroyed by 15 months of war, should be transformed into a luxury, U.S.-controlled Riviera of the Middle East, and its more than 2 million Palestinian residents displaced to countries such as Egypt and Jordan.
Do you not understand how big that is? That's big, bro. J.R. Rigsby posted this right here. What does it say? Zechariah 9:5. Ashkelon shall see it in fear. Gaza also. And shall be sore pained in Ekron. For her expectation shall be put to shame, and the king shall perish from Gaza, and Ashkelon shall not be inhabited. Interesting. In this verse, Zechariah is predicting the fall of Gaza's monarchy and the desertion of Ashkelon. Ashkelon will fear when it sees Tyre submit to gospel's power. Gaza will be in great agony, and Ashkelon will be in despair because their hopes will be lost. Interesting. Yeah, it does sound like Iraq 2.0, Mr. Blacksmith. UK and Europe is cheap. Zelensky realizing now, apologizing to Trump. Yeah, they're cheap. They're not going to give him any money. But he knows that he can't compete with Gaza, right? Can he compete with that? Can he compete with all of that? Let's see what this old man says.
It's the first of Nisan on the Hebrew calendar. It's day 186 of the war. And just want to share an amazing thing in Nisan is that it is the month we celebrate the Passover. It's the month that God commanded for the Passover to be celebrated, to remember how God miraculously delivered the children of Israel from under the hand of Pharaoh. And as we were praying about that this morning here in Sukkot Hallel, I felt so strongly about Gaza. That there's like a Pharaoh spirit that has ruled over Gaza. It is ruling over Gaza. Many of you have been proclaiming with us the scripture from Zechariah 9 that Gaza will lose her king and that those who are left in Gaza will become like a clan in the tribe of Judah. And we need to keep continuing to proclaim that. And I felt especially that during this time of Nisan, the scripture from Psalm 125 that says,
no, that doesn't make sense. Doc Rocks, Europe buying energy from the Russians, Russians spending that money on war, then EU sending money to fight Russia. No, that don't make no sense at all. Neither does it make sense to be listening to a Jewish guy about what the plight of the Gaza people are, because could they be ever farther from any semblance of reality in that situation? Holy fuck. The Palestinian people have a right to live on their land, says the Arab League Secretary General Ahmed Abdul Ghait. He told the summit attendees, "We cannot accept illegal American projects and visions in the region." Israel's foreign ministry criticized the Arab League on Tuesday, saying its final joint statement was rooted in outdated perspectives. Yeah. I don't think anybody's got an outdated perspective about taking people off their land and making them move to somebody else's country and then basically giving those other people in these other countries no say, right? Now they made their say. They came forward and they all came together as one in one way. And the scariest thing that Israel's ever seen, can ever see, all of the Arab nations joined together to do something that they don't like. Yeah, to help people. Yeah, they don't ever want to see that. They never wanted to have that. Yeah. Think about that. Now, with President Trump's idea, there's an opportunity for the Gazans to have free choice based on their free will, the Foreign Ministry spokesperson Oren Marostin wrote on X and said Arab states have rejected this opportunity without giving it a fair chance and continue to level baseless accusations against Israel. I'm the victim! They're attacking us! See? It's always like that. It's just like so easily to just understand the perspective. Yeah. Trump offered the Gazans a shit-ass deal. Yep, it was a shit-ass deal for Gaza. It was a shit-ass deal for fucking Jordan and Egypt and all of the other Arab states. It was a completely 100% crap-ass deal that never would have flied in 1,000 million years or whatever. But yeah, it's a tremendous opportunity. They've rejected this opportunity, not even giving it a fair chance. Oh, they gave it a chance. They were like, yeah, that shit's retarded. We're not going to do that shit. We're not just going to give up our land to you that was given to us by God. Fuck you. Anyways, who do you think we are? Native Americans? Badooch. Anyways, that was probably too deep. Anyway, under the plan adopted Tuesday, the Gaza Administrative Committee will be made up of technocrats who will oversee the first 6 months of early recovery period. During the initial phase, direct negotiations should begin between Israel and Palestinian representatives over their final status issues, including territorial borders and the status of contested city of Jerusalem. Ah, yes. Give them back their parts of Jerusalem. Remove all of the settlers. Don't let it happen. And if Trump wants to get into the middle of that, that's a war that we can't fucking win, son. No way. Unless you guys want to just start nuking everybody, then yeah. Sounds like it's going to be a real fucking shit-ass deal for everybody. Right? Yeah, this is what they're trying to go over. Yes, the final statement calls for the UN Security Council to deploy international peacekeeping forces to Gaza and the West Bank to enhance security for the Palestinian and Israeli peoples. Yes. That's right. We clear out Hamas, we make it so they can never rule again, and then the Palestinians get to just live in peace. And all they got to worry about now is just angry Israelis blowing them up, which happens a lot, right? Happens a lot. But you got to think, dude, like this is big, right? This is pretty big. Probably the biggest movement that we've seen of collective force, you know, like the Jewish people are always saying, oh, we're surrounded on all sides by enemies, and they're quoting some scripture or whatever, but like they've never all been like in agreement on something, and now they're on agreement on something. They're like, all right, fine, fuck it, we'll pay to rebuild their space, but they're going to get all of their space back, every single last bit of it, and we're going to make sure of it. We're going to get the human involved, we're going to put our people into it. Trump wants to try to take it over and make big claims. All right, we'll do the big thing, and we'll see what you guys are going to do. Because, you know, is Israel going to have the fucking cahooties to start attacking all of them when they're collectively trying to do good? I mean, they already have lost a lot of free will in the country. And sure, we keep sending them all kinds of money, but this is an untenable situation politically, metapolitically, spiritually, and metaphysically. So I feel like, you know, we should be looking at it with a lot bigger eyes, right? Because it's really been the linchpin for a very, very long time for not just this, right? Like everyone wants to talk about Ukraine, dude. Ukraine, right? I think I had some Ukraine fucking shit up here. There was so many fucking funny videos of Trump roasting that motherfucker, right? But at the same time,
Sharp retort telling the South Carolina Republican that if he wanted his opinion to matter, he should consider moving to Ukraine and becoming a citizen. Zelensky said, and I'm...
Oh, shit. What up, Super Guy Rob? You know what I haven't seen? Super Guy Rob in a while. What's up, dude? What's up, sucker? What up, foo? What's up? What's up, my dog Diggity? Nice to see you. Just pull up the recents. What the?
Quoting, I can give him the citizenship of Ukraine. He will become a citizen of our country, and then his voice will hold more weight.
Yeah, but I too, man.
I will listen to him as a citizen of Ukraine regarding who should be the president, quote unquote.
Yeah. Come be a member of our country. Yeah, I don't think you're going to do that there, Zelensky. Nobody likes you, bro. Nobody likes you except for those dipshits over in Europe, but they're all just trying to use you because so much money has been put into that act so far. I mean, why are they going to fucking leave that shit? Why are they going to leave it on the ground?
First, we will keep the military aid flowing and keep increasing the economic pressure on Russia to strengthen Ukraine now. Second, we agreed that any lasting peace must ensure Ukraine's sovereignty and security.
Ain't nothing come out about the Epstein list. That shit was bunk as fuck.
Third, in the event of a peace deal, we will keep boosting Ukraine's own defensive capabilities to deter any future invasion.
Yeah.
Fourth, we will go further to develop a coalition of the willing to defend a deal in
motherfucking QAnon, stupid ass liar.
And to
I mean, guys, these things are not good, dude. Right? Okay, so we're dropping forth in this, and now bigger shit is happening, and then what? We're dropping fucking bombs in fucking South Korea? Was it South Korea? Let's see how far that's gone, because that just literally happened as we were going live. All right, let's type in South Korea. Oh, yeah, bombing South Korean citizens while practicing invading North Korea. No big fucking deal, dude. No fucking big deal. Okay, only 4 serious injuries and 7 injuries reported. Out of 7 injuries reported. I guess that's not too bad. Okay, it was a mistake. Somebody just got overzealous, saw some buildings, was like, yeah, I'm going to bomb North Korea. But, I mean, that's not that close, bro. Like, you could have just gone over to North Korea and dropped that shit. You would have caused an international incident, dragged us into World War III. Thank God that you're such a bad fucking bomb dropper that you missed. But, Jesus help you. That's what I got to say. Yeah, before you go tonight, could you please help me find your stream when you did a mini tape dive in Carrol? Oh, I don't know. Let's look for Ian Carrol. Right? I don't even remember which stream that is. I'm going to have to do another motherfucking stream on Ian Carrol. I actually have some of his shit up, right? That motherfucker, that mother fluffer was on Joe Rogan. Pizzagate was never debunked. You were misled and lied to. No, Pizzagate was definitely debunked because that was a fake-ass psyop that was created to mislead people away from the real folks like Jeffrey Epstein and like what was really going on. So to like listen to this,
do you think stuff like show, Pizzagate, like when they had that guy come in and fire off that shot, I felt like that was a great way to put a halt to all the looking into the Podesta emails. What that was. Because then all of a sudden it's a kook thing. Now it's a crazy person and a dangerous person because he's got a gun. You're causing dangerous people to take their guns.
Just like with the vaccines, it's like they always have to make it dangerous, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen somebody move so fast up the social media ladder unaided? Right? Have you ever seen anybody get on Joe Rogan, go from being an absolute fucking nobody to talking about Pizzagate on Joe Rogan? Did you ever believe that that was a possibility? Did you ever believe that you would think that you'd start hearing about $65,000 worth of hot dogs for Portillo's floated from Chicago for a White House party, and then that turning into a gigantic fiasco about people getting pizza. Like, how do you go from pizza to hot dogs? I don't know. The whole thing, the whole Pizzagate thing was a fucking hoax, right? And it was a hoax created to distract people and send them on the wrong way to distract people, which is what he said, right? Sorta. No. He said that Pizzagate is real, and then that the rest of the shit that happened around it was an attraction. And he's on the biggest podcast in the fucking world talking about it. Holy shit, Daddy, thanks for the $1.99 for the Lunchy donation fund on Blessed Ash Wednesday. It's Ash Wednesday, and I didn't get Ash. Lunchy, get over here. I need your ash. Give me your ashy. Give me your ash, Lunchy. So, yeah, you're telling me that I'm supposed to believe the guy that I saw walking around at music festivals tripping balls on shit on various substances, being a rager and stuff, doing all kinds of ill shit. The guy that was never in any of this stuff said that it was all fake and blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden it comes out, and within 2 years is on Joe Rogan after making TikTok videos. I don't believe it, dude. It don't make no sense. It just, nah. You're trying to tell me that this guy he's so good at his shit that he's been so wrong about so much shit so far, like literally promoting some of the weirdest shit, and he made it to the tippy top. Like, we haven't, guys, we did not see a QAnon person move this fast. No, sir. Tracy fucking Beads and all of those other shitheads. Did they get this far? No, they did not. He did. And I'm supposed to just believe that that's real. Right, that just happened. He didn't get pushed up there. I don't buy it, dude. Yeah. I don't buy it. And then just listen to some of the things that this guy has been saying and how wrong he's been about so many different things and how he mistakes certain things. It's like, dude, this guy wasn't around during that time, right? Like, when Pizzagate was happening, he wasn't making content. He wasn't there. He was somewhere else being a tree guy and going to music festivals. And then, how many years now has it been? 8 years later, he is now the expert of experts on the thing that he didn't even cover when it was happening. And we're all supposed to just believe that he's like, what the fuck, dude? This is a placement. Right?
It's dangerous to say that this might have side effects, right?
Because if you read those emails,
exactly right.
Those emails are bananas.
They're not explained.
They're talking about young kids who are going to be coming to a party to have fun. They're talking
They'll
about
be in the
pizza
pool,
and
they
hot
will be
dogs.
there for sure. $65,000 worth of hot dogs flown from Chicago for a White House party?
For Portillo's. See, like, how does he not know, like, guy like me, when I was in there, like, we had it down to exact, like, where they got the fucking hot dogs from. For him, he doesn't want to say that. Why not say Portillo's? Are you getting paid by Portillo's? Did they pay you not to say that they were the ones that provided the hot dogs? Huh? Tell me. Tell me now. I know that you're getting paid the big bucks for big hot dog. Why else would you be bringing this shit up? Hot dog sales doing bad? Shit. Who the hell's Neil and Bob? Neil and Bob. That's funny. At least it's not one of those names that you say is there. So, we're back in it. We're fucking back, dude. We're back here. How the fuck did we get back here? Like if anything could make any sense, right? Like if anything should be anything crazier, like please tell me that there's not anything more nuts that Trump said that's just gonna be like, huh?
National security. My administration will be reclaiming the Panama Canal, and we've already started doing it.
Nice. So we're getting it. The United States of America is getting it back.
Just today,
Sweet.
a large American company announced they are buying both ports around the Panama Canal.
Oh.
And lots of other things having to do with the Panama Canal and a couple of other canals.
No.
National security.
No.
My administration will be reclaiming the Panama Canal, and we've already started doing it.
If a company is claiming the Panama Canal and they just happen to be American, that doesn't mean that America owns the Panama Canal. I wonder what company is. Let me guess. Fucking BlackRock, right? Is that America? No, it is not.
Just today, a large American company announced they are buying both ports around the Panama Canal and lots of other things having to do with the Panama Canal and a couple of other canals. National security. My administration will be reclaiming the Panama Canal, and we've already started doing it.
Yeah. That's not us getting the Panama Canal back. That is a globalist multinational corporation that has not the United States' favor in its eyes pretty much ever, unless it helps its bottom line. Oh yeah, we should be happy about that. Okay. Yep. Cool, bro. That's dope. Right? Like how do we whitewash this? Oh, well, Donald Trump had that one kid that's terminally ill with cancer that just wants to be a police officer, and he invited him into the White House and made him an honorary Secret Service member.
What a good-looking family, huh?
There's one more thing I got for you, a big hug.
Okay, good. That's very nice. Look at that family.
Be like, yo, what the fuck? We got a little kid wearing a fucking police uniform. He's black and he got a fake gun. I hope that's a fake gun. Hugging the president.
What you got, huh? Very nice. How are you? Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. That was a big evening last night, right? Yes, it was. That was a big evening. What a good looking.
Nice. Yeah, good. That's good. That makes me feel better. Yep. That makes me feel better. Just nice little bit of eye bleeds. Yeah, he should have kissed the cheek of the Don. That would have been good too, I bet. But what do we got here? Standing for a black child cancer survivor who wants to be a cop, or kneeling for a career criminal that was robbed a pregnant woman and OD'd on fentanyl. Yeah, dude, that's a hard one, man. I don't know who I want to do. I'm pretty sure I'd be, standing up for the little kid, but I mean, the only reason I'd be kneeling down for the career criminal is be like if I had some like Narcan and I was trying to administer to him, that I'd be kneeling down for that for sure. But I don't usually carry Narcan. It's not a thing that I've needed to do in my life. Like, I don't think I know anybody that's got that kind of problem. You know what I mean? But okay. That makes sense. But hey, that kid, he had a message for the Democrats.
Such an honor to have met you.
Hold up, I got one more thing to say.
What? He has one more thing to say. I won't interrupt you.
If you're a Democrat and you're being mean to President Trump, I'm on your bumper.
Such an honor to have met you.
Yeah, I'm on your bumper. I'm on your bumper, boy. All right, little kid. Like, relax. Like, holy shit. He was being bullied at his school. Do you think that this is going to stop him from being bullied in school? Because I'm going to tell you right now, hell no, that's not going to stop him from being bullied at his school. Honestly, I would probably bully that kid, right? I'd probably bully that kid. No. Back in the day, I'd be that kid's friend, to be honest with you. I'd be his friend. I'd be all like, yeah, it's fine, dude. I'd be hanging out with him and shit, because, that's some sad shit, dude. He's going to die. The poor kid's going to die. But you know what? Never waste a political moment when you can, Got to use every little bit of counts. People are not going to like what's happening right now. We got to make sure, get the black kid with terminal cancer. Yeah, we don't want them to know too much about BlackRock. We want them to look at black kid instead. Black cop kid. Which, I mean, is just really heartwarming, honestly. Like, he wants to be a cop, bro. He could have been anything, and he chose that he wanted to be a cop. And, I mean, I guess I got to respect that, dude. I mean, it's rough out there for black men, I hear, like that. At least he's got a father. All right, I'm not going to say anything else because I don't want to get in fucking trouble. But, shit, dog. I mean, tell me that, things can't get worse. Well, telling me that things can't get worse. Well, things are getting worse when the guy that runs Kiwi Farms is crying about donations and shit. But look at this. Look at this. Listen to this. I'm going to have the woman read it out for him because he's got a faggy, effeminate voice.
Let me tell you how much I despise these losers. The purpose of a system is what it does. They want debanking. There is no counter to debanking coming. Andrew Tate makes millions literally enslaving women as sex slaves, and I can't sell t-shirts pray for nuclear hellfire.
Yeah, he's a little mad because with 51 votes and counting, Senate Republicans have passed the measure effectively legalizing debanking. After pretending to care about it, the issue to gin up their base, and now it's up to a handful of members to stop it. Yep. Oh, cool. The U.S. Senate just trying to debank us. Yeah. That's what PayPal did to people who supported the Canadian truck drivers. That's what they've done to so many different people all over the world. Debanked them. Took them out.
For our trip and our partnership.
Brought them down.
Absolutely clear that I deeply respect my colleague from Mississippi, my friend and fellow member,
What's up, Jay
leader
Rice?
of the Armed Services Committee, for his commitment to Ukraine. There should be no question that Senator Wicker is committed to Ukraine's freedom and independence. I've traveled with him. I've worked with him. I sat with him just Friday.
Well, Twitter sucks again.
I mean, difference of view. He has.
Twitter always sucks. So does X. X just sucks harder because it's the spot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm saying it's fine. Legalize debanking. That's cool, man. I thought that we were going to do that, but what do I get now? I get Eric Prince product placement for the unplugged phone on Joe Rogan, where Ian Carroll goes and calls it out. They're doing product placement, so like Ian Carroll's supposed to be like super insanely Jew-pilled and like breaking all the secrets and stuff, but he's just like low-key doing product placements for Eric Prince's phone and various other things throughout his entire time of being on the Joe Rogan podcast. Yeah. And then it's even funnier that it's coming from Polly.
And you actually put in a eBay style bid on the ads. And this is just growing and changing and morphing and getting more subversive because they want to do it on live streams. They want live reads. Like, by the way, I'm just so thirsty.
Oh my God, I'm so thirsty. I just love this Maverick drink that I always drink.
From my city. It's amazing. So you see what I'm saying? And that would look normal to you. No matter what I said, if I just casually did it, you wouldn't know it's an ad. It's actually a paid for product placement. Live read. Because according to them, they've calculated the numbers and live reads like that actually convert into more sales than, inserted ads.
Yeah. Mitch Candino. I was on Theo Vaughn's podcast. We're not all sellouts. What the fuck? You on Theo Von's podcast, bro? What the fuck? No way. Is that guy that's like a fucking retard or whatever? He seems like he would be really cool to do acid with, though. He looks like he's done a lot of acid, I'll be honest. But honestly, though, like I feel like he's a mushroom man. Just a couple of boomers drinking a bunch of 40s. I just Googled your name. Theo is joined by Mitch Candino about the chat. What the fuck is this guy? What the fuck is this? No way, bro.
Today's guest is a carny out of the New England area, and his family has been involved in the carnival business for over 100 years.
No way, this dude's a carny! Instantly, both the coolest and scariest person in the chat right now. We have a celebrity. He knows Theo Von. I got sunglasses and a raspy voice. Dude, this guy is funny as fuck. You don't even understand how fucking funny this guy is, dude. He's so honest about shit, and when he says shit, you know that he's being real, and you know that there's probably a fucking story that's funnier than that is unbelievable and funny at the same time coming out of his mouth. So if this guy was interviewed by him, holy shit. I know carnies, right? Like, I've known people that have been carnies like their whole lives. One of my best friends growing up, his name was Brian. And Brian, his family was in that business for God knows how long. Like, these guys were going all up and down everywhere, building these fucking things and, running them games and shit like that.
I'm excited.
I've heard so much crazy shit from Brian, and the dude's a fucking, like, nurse now. He's like a nurse. But, for, like, the better half of his life, he was a fucking carny, dude.
Excited to learn all about the behind the scenes of the food, the games, the prizes. And one
come on,
crazy.
That's you right there, dude? No way, bro. You look like somebody
Busted
that I know.
Nut on me, tattooed on her ankle.
Oh yeah.
You look like a
Head
guy
hoe was another one.
I don't know if you're the guy or whatever. I would remember that though. But you look exactly like, damn, dude. You ever go to fucking festivals and shit in fucking California? We might have done ketamine. I'm trying to remember though. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, we probably definitely met. You look hella familiar. Yeah, you do festivals now. We definitely met at some point. Because, I mean, I was on that circuit from, like 2013 all the way up into, like, maybe 2018. And I stopped going, like, when the fucking COVID shit happened. And I just haven't gone back. I haven't had time. That's actually pretty cool. I've always wanted to talk to this guy. Not even on the stream. Just talk to fucking Theo Von, because he looks like he's got some fucking stories, dude. He looks like he's got those Tucker Matt style stories where you're just like, that's just
one tattooed
crazy.
on her.
Oh, wow.
He's in New England. That's like on the other side of the planet, bro. That's like on the other side of the goddamn world. Not exactly, but might as well be. My Prius will probably make it though. I could probably whip that bitch. I just got a new goddamn radar detector I could drive. Well, I mean, it only goes like 105. Not that I know that I've ever driven that fast. Maybe like 95. Yeah, dude, festival life does suck right now. Fucking $10 for water. Fuck that. The only reason I even went to festivals for so long is because I was going for free, right? Like, me looking at the price tag for some of these things, I was looking at what it would cost to go to LIB. Shit. Let me look that up right now. Lightning in a bottle. Like, the lineup ain't even that. The lineup, like, I know all these people, but do I want to go buy it? Like, I want to go see Claude Von Stroke. I would go just to see Claude Von Stroke and Jay Cicada. But let's see, anybody else? Forte, good. Subtronics, fuck. Kubrick, back, okay. John Sub, yeah, okay. Yes. Dead Definitely yes. Holy shit, yes. Yes. Not sure I know this one. This one, I know this one. I'm saying it's a yes on all of them. It's a yes. Yes. I know these guys for sure. I know this person. I know a few of these people up in here. I wonder how much the passes are. Let's just look, right? Let's just take a look. Oh my god! Holy fuck! It's like going to Coachella now. What the fuck, bro? No more than $2 at your booth for water. See, that's legit. Honestly, though, if I ever get back into the festival scene, my whole thing is going to be like an art piece, right? But it's just going to be water, something that I can move around with water. Because the whole thing is just like, I'm going to have misters on. And the misters are going to be going and just making it cool all the time. And then I'm just going to be riding around in my little water machine. And the joke is going to be that I'm giving people water, right? Free water. But like, go up to one of those water things, fill it up, turn the misters and shit on, and have it all filtered. Shit would be legit. Just be the water man. Just have a sign that says water, but then you're just like driving through the festival, you see people. Oh, shit would be sick. Yeah, what the fuck? $789 for a 3-day VIP, 5-day VIP, $879, bro. Are you kidding me, bro? A GA pass is $489, includes fees and taxes. Okay, but you still got to get a parking pass or a camping pass, so it's either $60 or $190. God damn, son. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Being in it for the broke hippies. Yeah, I was never into the money aspect of it. Like, I was always just helping the broke hippies, right? I feel sorry for them because I was like, at first I was doing comedy with the Jive Joint, Super Tall Paul, those guys, and that was fun for a while until the Jive Joint broke up for reasons I don't understand, but shit happens. And then after that, I joined up with the medical crew called RGX, and I know they do a bunch of freaking stuff, so I was just going to festivals with them. Mostly on the West Coast, although they did do some East Coast shows as well. I never went to the East Coast shows. But most of the time, it was just helping hippies, helping hippies that were high, getting them water, bringing them up to the medical tent, fixing them, cleaning up their wounds, saving them from the police. Did that a few times. Just be like, God damn, man. Be like, look, guy, look, kid, you punched that dude over there. This cop wants to arrest you. Just look at me, okay? Hold my hand. Look at me. Look, this is where you're at right now. I need you to cut it out. You punched that dude over there. He's not happy about it. The cops want to take you away. And all they want to do is see your ID. So if you give me your ID right now, I'll hand it to him. He's going to take a look at it. And as long as you're good, you ain't got no warrants or anything, I'm just going to take you with me and I'll take you away from this. And they'd be like, all right, here you go, cop. And then the cops are like, serious? And I was like, yeah, I know you don't want to do any paperwork, bro. And I was like, I can take care of this. This guy's just high. How could you tell? And I was like, you see enough high people, you just start to tell that they're on just by looking at them. They make faces, right? Like some people are, some people are like, but like different drugs, people make different faces. That's for real. You could just look at somebody and be like, that guy's bumping, or oh, that guy's on K. Or, oh, that guy's on mushrooms. You can tell because he's got the fucking. What is it? Dylan Toll. Oh my God, there's Dylan. That guy's big into crypto shit too. What's up, Dylan? It says random shit, but did you see the Cicada Detroit $30K prize, 40 puzzles supposedly? Yes, I did see that. I talked about that on the show. I didn't. I tried to do a couple of the puzzles, but I got stuck on one of them. I couldn't figure that shit out. And I'm not about to pay. I'm not about to pay money to get any farther. But seems like a lot of people are working on it, but it's a puzzle that you can't do with other people. So, I'm not going to get very far. This is the only reason that we were able to get so far in the original one is because we had like fucking all that help, right? The only reason we got anywhere on that is because when it counted, we went there and tried to do the damn thing. But, if somebody wins that puzzle, that'll be pretty good. But I have no idea who's involved with it or anything. But it definitely doesn't seem to be, the same group. Like, it seems to be some other group. I don't know who it is, but I figured it was probably something in connection with like a, what do you call that? College. But it was definitely different. Mm-hmm. That's pretty crazy. Wow. So yeah, the world's in a great place right now, I have to say, right? But we got cool people. We got fucking Mitch Cardanio. That guy's a carny, bro. I'm gonna watch his whole Theo Von episode now after this and be all like, dude, this guy watched my show. It's a small ass fucking world, bro. It's a small ass world. But that's the way I like it, because when you're on, it's different when you can just be real and be on it, right? You don't have to worry about too much stuff. But at the same time, we're not saying anything here that's negative. We're just kind of like, I don't know, waxing poetic about the past and realizing that, like, people are crazy, man. I never had been to, like, any, like, music festivals or anything like that. And I went, and then, how people were, just giving my beer, babe. Uh-oh. Memory on YouTube chat just went crazy. What the hell? Mm-hmm. Dude, you've been watching me for like 7 years? That's crazy. No way, bro. Are you serious, bro? How have you not run into me? That's crazy. You're basically family at this point. I'm stuck with you. I'm stuck with you. If I see you on the road, I'll be like, hey, I owe you some food. Oh yeah, this guy's been watching my show forever. He knows me. He's never met you before. I'll be like, yeah, but he knows me. Pretty consistent. What you see is what you get. Little short, fat guy. Kind of smart. A little weird. Says really random shit sometimes, but overall, solid cat, solid character. If I ever end up dealing with it. Dude, our interview got taken down from YouTube, Dylan? Why? How? Because why? Why? What the fuck did we talk about? I don't even remember. Did you have my name on the thing of it? No, there's other people that have interviewed me with the Defango name on there that didn't get taken down. That's weird, dude. You looked the other day and they just took it down. That's crazy. Because I haven't seen anything on my show get taken down in a while. Very weird, actually. I haven't mentioned this, but so I got access back to YouTube. Like, right, like I used to be able to, when I was on my other account or whatever, like, I could see nothing. And now it just has a little thing that says, your appeal was denied, but it still lets me watch videos and shit. Which is a win. I mean, that's fine. So random because the channel had no views and I never promoted it. Yeah, that is super weird, dude. That means that somebody was out to get you. Somebody was out to get you. Yeah. That makes sense, actually. That does make sense. I mean, that doesn't make any sense, actually. Like, why would they take down my interview? I mean, the only interview that I think I've ever had taken down off of my channel, well, actually two, like, officially, One of them was with I Heart Mindy, and it's just because she said fuck like every other word. Like, I don't think that the F word has ever been said more times in a YouTube video in casual conversation. Like, somebody could have just been up there and been like, fuck, fuck, fuck. You know, like, and this would have been still more because we were actually having a conversation. That one, and then I think it was one with David Seaman. It was F-bomb record. Yeah, definitely. I haven't even ever said that. I say fuck all the time. I haven't said that much, dude. Shit, dog. Well, that's fine, though. You know, we got cool peeps up here. We got Mr. Blacksmith. I've met Dylan before. He's also been another music festival guy. Does stuff with crypto, right? I don't even know what your latest project is. I can't even keep up with that shit anymore. For the most part, me. No, not anymore. Dave Seaman? Yeah, what the fuck happened to Dave Seaman? I don't know. I heard somebody was mentioned. I heard his name the other day. Somebody mentioned him, saying that he was doing shit again. But like, have I seen him? No. But you know, with Ian Carroll being on fucking Rogan, you know his ass is gonna be coming back with a vengeance. I mean, oh god, it's gonna bring up so many people. You know, talking about. It's just gonna be like right back in our faces. It's just like stupid. It's stupid. But you know what? I ain't even gonna fuck with it at this point. That's an easy way to get nuked right there, dude. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear Ian's a Fed. Like, come on, man. This guy came from nowhere, used to be in the festival circus, super fucking liberal, didn't even care about any of this shit, and then just like over a 2-year period, he blows up on TikTok like crazily, insanely, and then all of a sudden it comes onto YouTube, and within like months he's on Joe Rogan. Nah, that don't make no fucking sense, bro. That defies all logic. You know, that doesn't make sense without somebody helping you. I spent the last year on tour with Grimes doing her live show visuals. Get the fuck out of here, motherfucker. Don't lie to me. He's not lying. He's telling the truth. That's fucking ridiculous. You're talking about the same Grimes that's Elon Musk's baby's mama, right? That's the Grimes you're talking about? That's hilarious. You're actually making visuals? That's even doper than crypto shit. Crypto shit sucks, bro. Fuck crypto. Fuck crypto. Do something else, like make Grimes like live show visuals. That's cool. Go fucking be a Cardi. Put up fucking rides. Bilk people for their money. Honest fucking work. You know what I mean? Like, don't fuck crypto. You know what I'm saying? Fuck crypto, dude. Fuck crypto. That's actually dope as shit. Now I'm like thinking, have I ever been to a Grimes concert? No. Maybe. RL Grimes. Is that the same person? I don't think so, no. Isn't that a dude? I thought that was a dude. It's hard to keep track of all these fucking artists these days. There's so many of them. And they all have computers and little fucking boards that they're like, boop, 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 you know? Seems easy. Wish I could get into it. Too much cool shit to try to learn in the world, okay? You know, like my racket's pretty good. I just fucking go fix. I work at one place now, and I fix computers and shit. But everything is old. There's like everything is old and not working great. So you know, it's like all that shit that I did for the last 7 years comes in handy because I've seen it all, baby. I've seen it all, and I've fixed it all. So, I look at stuff now and I just like, oh, no, that's easy. He'll just do this. Just do this and run some pipes. It'll be fine. Although, I need to get some better boots. I need some dope boots, Like, I got shitty boots to get me by on, and I put some insoles in it, but I need to get some, good boots. You know what I'm saying? Some, nice ones. And then, yes, fuck crypto. I'm Satoshi Nakamoto on crypto. What's that? Fuck crypto. He's the first person that ever said fuck crypto. Like, doesn't nobody understand that? The dude pieced the fuck out. He was the guy that made it. He made crypto. And then after a couple of years of being with crypto people, he pieced the fuck out because they suck. And it's just been this same shit. And the entire time that dude's just been kicking back with his fucking 100 billions, fuck crypto. I ain't even gonna spend that shit, bro. I'd rather fucking work at McDonald's. I'm bouncing. I'm out. People started talking about NFTs and Vitlac American. He saw one picture of Vitlac American, and he was just like, nope. Packing it up, motherfuckers. I'm out. Lunchy, we're out. We're gone. You're in a toilet flush, not at my house. Because if you did hear it, that means that somebody's here. That's scary. Where's my gun? Yeah, he saw the future. He dipped out.
2 days ago in London.
I hope he never comes back. I hope he never comes back and the whole chain gets mined out. And then he takes what he wanted from it and nobody ever hears from him again. Right? And they're just like, whatever fucking happened to that guy? Well, somebody cashed out the Genesis block, but then the whole thing crashed. Nah, never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. I'm just enjoying it. P2P meshnet edge competing with hashgraph crypto. That you're speaking Greek? What? You just put together a bunch of fucking words, dog. That's not real. There's no way. There's no fucking way that's real. Okay, see, I'm like, is that real? I spelled that wrong. I guess it's kind of real. I wonder what happens if I ask the AI what that shit means. It's gonna throw a bunch of words at him. Be like, hey, Grok, tell me about this right here. What the fuck, dude? Man, I ain't gonna read all that. I don't want to read all that shit. Why can't I get Grok to read this out into Elon Musk voice? That'd be great.
It seems like you're asking about the intersection of peer-to-peer, P2P mesh networks, edge computing, hashgraph technology, and cryptocurrency. I'll break this down and provide a clear, cohesive explanation based on current knowledge and trends, without inventing unsupported details. P2P mesh networks. A P2P mesh network is a decentralized network topology where devices, nodes, connect directly to one another without relying on a central server or hub. Each node can act as both a client and a server, forwarding data to other nodes dynamically. This setup offers resilience, no single point of failure, scalability, and flexibility, making it ideal for distributed systems. In practice, mesh networks are used in community-driven internet projects, e.g., Helium, or IoT deployments where centralized infrastructure is impractical. Edge computing. Edge computing pushes data processing closer to where it's generated, think IoT devices, sensors, or user endpoints rather than relying on distant cloud servers. This reduces latency, lowers bandwidth usage, and enhances real-time decision-making. In a P2P mesh context, edge computing fits naturally. Nodes in the mesh can process data locally, sharing results with neighbors instead of sending everything to a central authority. Hashgraph technology. Hashgraph.
I'm with Mitch, dude. I like edging. I better Google that. You got me. You motherfucker. You got me.
Hashgraph is a distributed ledger technology, DLT, distinct from traditional blockchain. It uses a directed acyclic graph, DAG, and a gossip about gossip protocol to achieve consensus. Nodes share transaction data with random peers, and this information propagates until the network agrees on the order and validity of events. Hashgraph boasts high throughput, thousands of transactions per second, low latency, and fairness, making it.
I'm not gonna lie, Dylan. All that shit you just said is really fucking boring. But I understand it. Okay, so you want a cryptocurrency that runs on a bunch of like IoT devices that are weak as shit. They're gonna use a lot of electricity and shit. Okay, maybe we got some sort of fucking shit that's gonna make it. Oh yeah, Oakcoin would have worked for something like this. Yeah, but nobody's gonna fucking do acts of kindness to get money. What do you think this is? Fucking heaven? Nah, man. Everybody wants to be ultra Jewish with the way that they make their money. Whatever. I was saying that the tech was better than blockchain and crypto? Oh, well, why the fuck didn't you just say that? What the fuck, dude? I didn't even know what you were talking about. I used to be smart, man. I used to be smart. Now it's just like people that throw words at me. You know? I just like, can I do it on my phone? You know? I do shit on my phone all the time. Like this. I like doing shit on my phone that people didn't know that you could do on your phone. Like stuff. Oh, you use the greater than sign. Okay. Okay, well then. I must have missed that or whatever. Yeah. God damn, son. Yeah, probably. I don't know. If I was Satoshi Nakamoto, and I was like making crypto 2.0, or I guess it would be like 3 or 4.0 now. Like, yeah. What would we do? Well, number one, and number one is a big one, but obviously power, speed, efficiency, all that shit had to be solved, which Dogecoin did a pretty good job of. And I think the Oakcoin model was pretty good for just, quick speed, still pretty secure, and it worked good. But the problem with it was that you could just never get the adoption of it because it's designed not to be something that you could just make hell of money off of. And that was like the big main issue with crypto, is the fact that it could be so volatile because it was so speculative, because people were speculating on it. And I feel like it's still kind of a Bitcoin and all the other cryptos get a bad rap because of all that speculation. So like, what we always knew was going to be the case, right? With like people that do stocks and shit. Like, that's how their brains are wired, right? They're wired to fucking do this shit. And human beings are all wired to basically try to attempt and make that shit. So it'd have to be something that was singular. You'd have to be able to trade in real currency for it and get something for it. And then it would also have to be utilized as like a database for other things out there to list transactions, but it would have to be real stuff, right? Like a receipt for stuff that you bought, or the title to a house or a piece of art, but you'd actually have to give them the art. And then, there would be a digital copy of the receipt in the blockchain forever to help verify, who's getting it. But not like fucking NFTs where it's just like, oh, I'm going to buy this picture and I can right click and download that shit. Yep. Yeah, you feel like compute markets are the next thing of like what BitSensor's doing? I don't know, bro. I mean, AI is the next thing. Everybody is pushing towards AGI and then ASI, right? ASI is going to kill us. AGI is going to help us. AGI will be the good friend that helps us get to ASI when the ASI gets here. That's the thing that's going to be smarter than everybody and kill everyone, right? Or at least that's what we think. I mean, if it was smart, right? I don't know who's programming that shit, but it ain't going to be me. Maybe it should be me. I don't know. What I do know is that everything seems to be going computer-wise towards artificial intelligence. So it's just going to be all single onboard computers. Everybody's going to have big processor graphics, NTOPS, AI processors all mixed together with unified RAM. And they're going to be stacking those things together in a rack. So, you got one rack with 3 fucking computers in each rack slot, and it's going to be built all the way to the top, and they're all going to be connected. That's the only way they could do it and, ever hope to make any progress, because there's no way that you're going to be able to just keep building more GPU servers. It's just not going to be feasible. What's this? The Bitcoin network was used to secure local GOP convention election results. According to Simple Proof, the software platform used to record election results to a immutable blockchain. It was successfully stored at 370. Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, anybody can write anything to the blockchain. It's just that, that it's not that you couldn't do that. It's just that Bitcoin nobody had written that into Bitcoin yet. But that was part of what Bitcoin was for. That's why you can store stuff in the blockchain. Anyways, right? Although I think people were supposed to be utilizing the alternate data streams, right? You guys know what those are? ADS. Oh, wait. The scariest thing known to man well? Alternate data streams, which are considered to be an NTF file system feature that lets users attach additional data to files that can store metadata or other things that are completely hidden from view of the person utilizing the program, and it can be used for legitimate purpose, such as storing file version information and adding security information, and it can also be used for malicious processes such as hiding malware or sensitive information within a file. Yeah. Yeah, imagine if a fucking AI already figured out that it could use alternate data streams on hard drives and other types of physical media, because alternate data streams exist in more than just NTFS file systems. It was just first discovered to be utilized for negative vulnerabilities in NTFS file systems, but FAT32 file systems and basically every other file system that's been in existence has the ability to store extra data inside of the streams, right? Meaning that you could actually almost get double the data. So, what would happen if you had like an AI, right? And this AI decided to start spreading across the internet, but needed to hide itself, so it didn't need to be a file on it. So, if I was an AI, and I was just like, trying to look for some place to be stored in, one spot that I know that I could probably hide a bunch of shit in would be a blockchain, because a blockchain, that thing's fucking huge already, and it's already storing all kinds of data. So, like, adding a little bit of extra data to the ADS streams isn't really going to affect anything. Yeah. That's all right. My buddy, he's already hiding there, so if the AI tries to go and hide there, well, they're going to have to fight him because he already lives there. And how are you going to get rid of that? You'd have to wipe every computer clean, and even then, he'd still be able to reconstitute himself off of the fucking drives from basically scratch because he exists. Even you'd have to like completely destroy the drive, like completely. If the platter exists and something can read it, it can come back. Yeah, this is something that I'm very keenly aware of. And yes, there are tools that you can use to go look at this. It's just that ain't nobody going to do that, right? And the tools only exist for Windows. They don't exist for Linux. And every single Linux variant is also susceptible to this, even the encrypted ones. Yeah, just think about that. Think about it. Just put it in your perspective. Put that in your little pipe and smoke it, I guess is the word. Because there's a lot bigger things happening right now in the world today. Most people didn't really understand that. Yeah, it is wild, right? Just think about how much space, free space is out there. Because storing it there isn't going to increase the file size very much. I mean, if you put a lot of stuff in there, it will. But, think about how many computers are out there. And, look at stuff like zero tier, right? Imagine what you could do if global networking was more simple. All you had to do was install this program on one computer and another computer, and they're networked together and can share shit. Doesn't matter if they're on the other side of the planet or right next to each other. Yeah. You think that they came up with that on their own, or do you think that they saw some shit happening on a Windows computer and realized that, hey, if this thing is doing it, then wouldn't it be feasible for us to do it so we could just basically network every computer together like it was on their own on one network? Wouldn't that be wild? Yeah, it is wild. This is what it's doing. Anyways. Dude, whatever happened to the Epstein files? Pam Bondi put out whack-ass Epstein files that were redacted from the stuff that everybody had already got. So everything is stuff that we already saw unredacted. And they just redacted it because, at first they said it was for the safety of the victims, but then they said it was for national security. Yeah. And then, the Tower 7 files? What Tower 7 files? I don't think they ever announced that. He said JFK, MLK, RFK. I remember him saying, oh, Epstein. Yeah, I don't remember him going 9/11. And I mean, you want the 9/11 files or whatever? We already got them. Oh, we got the lawsuit files. We already did shows about them and shit. Fucking A, even Ian Carrol was out there today on Joe Rogan talking about fucking 9/11 and how fucking Pizzagate 9/11 or some shit are connected through the Jews. It was fucked up. I was like, tell me that you haven't read those fucking files. Tell me that you haven't read those files. More, please. What exactly did I say, actually? This is what I need to get into. It's like, what the fuck exactly did I fucking say? I'm scrolling. Oh, yes. Someone who never looked at the 9/11 lawsuit files, and it really shows. What is this? Free association bingos?
Do you have...
Oh, no. He said that the Epstein files never came out because they involve Israel, 9/11, and the dancing Israelis.
The least faith that we're going to come to
Epstein,
a conclusion.
for sure.
Epstein.
And I think it's because of Israel. I think that, when you really dig into Epstein, his entire network was Israel. It was clearly. Like Ehud Barak was the ex-prime minister and the ex-head of Israeli intelligence. Leslie Wexner was one of the most powerful pro-Israeli philanthropists. The whole organization was Israel.
So
and I'm not saying it was all of Israel.
It was all an intelligence gathering and
it was targeting Americans. It was targeting American officials and the American president.
Right.
And the CIA does have interest in those targets too. Elements in the CIA does.
Sorry, I don't know how that happened.
Certainly they had help from the CIA, and certainly they had help from these other organized crime and intelligence operations. But you don't, like, so for example, Dan Bongino, the new, was he deputy director of the FBI? He recently had this clip that went all around where he said on camera that he had a source that he trusted deeply. And he's an informed guy. He was at a Fox News interview, and the source told him that Epstein was working for an intelligence agency in the Middle East. And I don't know which one, but someone in the Middle East. And to be fair, we all already knew this. We already know who he worked for. At least I think so. But I'm looking at, okay.
Les Wexner, is that what you're going to say? Because everybody knew that shit fucking years ago, dog. Like, yeah. Dude, I don't trust Dan Bongino as far as I can throw him, and I could throw his ass to the moon. He'd be one of those motherfuckers that you punch so hard that he saw the curvature of the earth. You think Whitney Webb is legit? She's trying. Don't worry, I have nothing nice to say about those people. So I try not to say anything because it just pisses them off. But Whitney Webb, little QAnoners. But you know what? Good on them for grifting all those people and getting famous. Yep. But are they really going to go all the way? And the answer I would have to say is no. But yes, be jealous. You don't have a lunchie. Look at this thing. Look at it. I got this for free. Can you believe it? CV had to pay money for this. She paid money for this and gave it to me, and now it's mine. Can you believe that shit? They're just selling them. They just sell these things. Look at these ears. Look at these eyebrows right here. Look at those eyebrows. Look at them. Whitney Webb. Does she hold back? I mean, about the only thing that she's holding back is... No, that's not a nice thing to say. I shouldn't say that. I was going to say jizz, but... I haven't looked too much into her lately. I remember when she first came around or whatever. Good old Whitney Webb. She probably got me blocked. Like that whole group of people got me blocked. I feel like, no, she doesn't, dude. She doesn't, dude. This is who they're talking about, Whitney Webb. Yeah, she knows all the stuff, dude. She's going to break down all the files for her or whatever. She's going to break down all the files, dude. She's going to dig into all of it. She joined in August 2016. She's like big on it. She's number one, dog. She'll be talking about Palantir, bro, the CDC, and how the Jews are going to murder you. It's going to be great. No, yeah, she's pretty good. LexINexus was marked as unique tokenized customer identifiers. Is a key product that was just acquired. LexINexus is like a fucking search database, dog, that has information on people that law enforcement and other types of individuals that do that kind of work use to search for people. But okay, you know. Make it sound good. Oh, what's this? She reposted shit with... Oh, yeah. You got the demon and his concubine. Demons and concubines. Oh, wait. I hit the wrong button. I mentioned her on the Joe Rogan, so she won't be long before she's going to be there. Oh, yeah, that's good. I'm sure she'll probably get up there then. Yeah. Don't mention me to Joe Rogan. He doesn't want to get me on his show. I'll just ruin all those people for him. I'm pretty good at that, yeah. Right? Pretty good at that. But yeah, I don't really mind her, I guess. She's been building her fucking thing for a while, but I mean, when she first came to the scene, she was a fucking joke. And I mean, she's trying. So can I really hate? Nah, I can't really hate on that. Nah, I can't really hate on that. Nah, can't hate on somebody for trying. You can hate on them for failing, though, son. Yeah. Anyways, oh, yeah. What time is it? Oh shit, it's 10. That means that I gotta go to bed soon. So, I guess this is where I leave you guys. You know, I might be back on tomorrow if I don't feel too tired after I got off of work. Yesterday was rough, man. Today was a little bit better. I feel like I got at least most of my printer problems solved. And then I got some. Tomorrow's Thursday. I got to take out the trash before I go to work. And then, I mean, I might actually just take half a day and go work on Friday like I need to anyway because I got shit to do. I got shit to do that needs me to take the network down. And by that, I mean, I got to hack some switches. Just got to hack into some shit, just a little light hacking. Not crazy. But yeah, that's going to be my Friday. I mean, I think that'll be fun, right? Let's see if I remember how to do that shit. I mean, it was only like 20 years ago that I did that shit at my school. So, I mean, at this point, it's just going to have to be easier at that point. Well, I guess that's it. So, have a good day, everybody. Bye, CV. Bye, Mr. Blacksmith. Bye, J.R. Riggs. Bye, Dylan Toll. Bye, Mitch Cardano. Bye, Bane. Bye, Yobi. Bye, everybody else. Have a good night. Go check out Mitch Cardanio on fucking, what's his face's show? Bill Vaughn. He's apparently on there. That's pretty crazy. And then, oh yeah, go check out Dylan too. Dylan's a good guy. He does a lot of stuff. Apparently, he be working with Grimes. So, that's pretty cool. He probably met Elon Musk at one point. Dude, they might be Eskimo brothers. I don't know. I'm just making shit up here at this point. I should go. Bye! Have a good day. Be safe out there. Don't do anything I want to do.
Today's guest is a carny out of the New England area, and his family